I think so. We should start now as attendees are joining in. So, hello everyone. This is Mushtaba Nasser from Cambridge Assessments over here in Saudi Arabia. I'm Cambridge coordinator. I would love to welcome you guys for this informative webinar. We IC Abroad is authorized Cambridge Assessment Exam Center in Saudi Arabia. We have been serving the market since 2008, having offices in all three regions, Jeddah, Riyadh, and Al Khobar. As you are aware, Cambridge qualification is accepted worldwide by institutions, organizations, and as well as immigration services. So today's webinar is on Linguaskill awareness and TKT qualification and as well as training. So there will be a lot of, like you can have any questions you can ask us during the webinar. We have Abdul Wahab. He is the education manager, and as well as we have Miss Hiba, who is exam manager for teachers qualification as well as for the Linguaskill. We will be discussing all about. So today's webinar will be more focused on Linguaskill and TKT awareness. So let's start, and I would like to introduce the first presenter, Abdul Wahab. As I've mentioned, he is an education manager. He will be giving us awareness on Linguaskill, which is the fast and accurate way to check the English language skills. So please, Abdul Wahab, can you please start?
Lovely. Thank you, Mushtaba. Thanks for the introduction. And hi to all. Welcome to all to our live webinar about the Linguaskill and TKT. Today, I will be discussing about the Linguaskill. Before that, I will welcome to you all at our virtual Linguaskill awareness workshop. As you know, things are different and difficult for all of us this year due to the COVID. Hard to believe our kids, students, they are staying back houses from the last 5 months. Learning process is not normal as it is used to be, but Linguaskill, but like if you can say Cambridge, they give us a solution to just overcome this situation. Means schools, colleges, university, they come, they digitalize all learning process around the world, they get digitalized. Learning process, I hope learning process never stop by the Cambridge, and they give the solution by time to time, obviously. So today I will be discussing about the Linguaskill, how they implemented and how we can work on the Linguaskill. What are the benefits for the education institutes and what are the benefits for the, only on the touch base, I will discuss about the corporate sector as well. But today, basically, I know mostly of our today's participants are from the education institutes. So I will be discussing in depth about the education Linguaskill for journal. Mushtaba, I would like to just carry on with the presentation. Let me see if I share my screen. So, yeah. Done? Nope. Yeah. Okay, all right. So Linguaskill, I will give you the brief about the Linguaskill. Recently, I must say 2 years back, it is launched by the Cambridge, and it is rapidly, it is up by education institutes and corporate sectors. What is the benefit, why corporate sector they're using it, and what is the way education sectors they're working on the Linguaskill? In depth, I'm going to give you the some about, obviously, you know, Cambridge is a part of the University of Cambridge, and Linguaskill acceptability, Linguaskill means how to implement, how to carry forward with the Linguaskill at institute, at the premises. I will take you there. Linguaskill. Linguaskill, it is one of the reliable English testing by the Cambridge. It is a modular test. What is a modular test? I will speak about this thing as well. For the staff hiring, ongoing process for the sectors, and for the education sector, it is an exit examination, and like at the entrance examination and internal for the universities, they use it Linguaskill normally. Normally, Linguaskill, it is categorized into two. We can speak about one, it is for the business, as I told you. about the corporate sector. Another one is about for the education sector. Okay, for the business, as before earlier I just spoke about, I will only on the touch base, I will speak about the sectors, corporate sector, Linguaskill. It has come up with the, it is not hard and fast or necessary to come up with the CSPQ. CSPQ, it is a psychometric test. Normally corporate sector, they use it with the English testing at the hiring process. And some institute, they means on the appraisal ongoing process, they use it as well. And good news is, like if you speak about here in Kingdom, mashallah, some of the companies, big names, they start working with the Linguaskill on their hiring process and ongoing process. And if you speak about the journal, okay, the journal Linguaskill, it is mostly our education sector they worked on. There are different ways to use Linguaskill, as you can see it. Like it is once it is the student complete their course, they can institution they can give student Linguaskill at their exit examination, entrance examination. There's a different way to use it with the Linguaskill by the institutes. Linguaskill, it is fast and accurate examination. On this slide, you can see it is one of means enhance. And one of the in-depth report you can see about the Linguaskill. What is Linguaskill? It is fast and accurate. Result means a student of the administrator, they can have a result in 48 hours. Easy to administrate. Easy to administrate means it is, you can check your knowledge at what level you are like need to be improved. Artificial intelligence, it is completely artificial AI involved in it. Many questions they come up, like hopefully like we can answer it at the end of the presentation if you have. So I know most of our participants, as I told you, it is from the education sector. If it is anyone from the sector, corporate sector, we can answer it as well end of the presentation. Okay, carry on with it. Okay, result, obviously it is complete AI and result, it is accuracy. Modular test, those who do not know about the modular, so I can just give you. Modular means it is the best part of the Linguaskill. Means it has come up with the two skills, listening and reading. By default, it comes up with the two skills. If you would like to add another skill, third one, which is reading, or which is speaking, you can add. Means you can pick and choose. First skill, skill reading and listening. By default, it comes. On the third skill, if you like, you can choose, like it is speaking or writing. Sorry, yeah, speaking or writing, yeah. So it is a modular test. Pick and choose. You can go only for the two modules as well. You can go only for the writing, or you can go only for the speaking to improve your level. In-depth reporting, I will show you later in my slides. The depth reporting, in-depth reporting means you can understand where you're lacking, which level, reading or writing, where you have to improve. So for the institute, it is really common now. Here, I must say in Kingdom, some of the good names in universities here, they start working on the Linguaskill. The reason is it is easy to work on, easy to administrate, easy to implement at premises. Means if you are institute, if you want to implement Linguaskill at your premises, you can do it without any hesitation. We are the exam center. We will help you how to implement, how to carry forward these examinations. No time, no, during the year, there is no date fix. It is no hard, like student, mostly even other examination, if you talk about IELTS, the student has to register and go to the exam center. Nothing like this. You can have your examination at your premises. It is on demand. Adaptive test. Adaptive, I will, my latest slides, I will just speak about the adaptive as well. It is on demand test. It takes you to the CFR level from A1 till up to the C1 level. Results are quite reliable. And as I told you, it is in 48 hours, the result will be on your screen. Okay, as I told you, it is completely artificial intelligence, AI involved in it. those who worked on these tests, they have different views. They talk about the Linguaskill, how smart and how accurate this test is. And there are some videos, but like if I have a time, Mustafa, I would like to just play the video so they have a better understanding. I'm not sure, just if it is ready. So I would like to just play one video.
Yeah,
if it is.
Sure.
Mustafa?
Just try it.
Otherwise, we can jump to the other slide. Okay, yeah, video is playing now. I'm sorry. Okay, we can jump to the other slide. If it is open, we can. I can just play the video then after. Okay, Automaker. How does it at the background? What is the way how they just test? How they just mark Linguaskill? It is as every one of you as an educationist, many of you, they knows it. How to just mark. It is a completely automated thing. It gives you the AI. It is a combination with the automated and the AI, and adaptive testing means it depends on the students' correct and incorrect answers. It takes you to the other level. The test answers, if gives, let's say if it is a correct answer, so take you to the other next level. If it is a wrong answer, you will be staying at the same level. Okay, as I told you, it is about the adaptive testing. You can see my screen. Yes, this Linguaskill is start from the testing from the level CFR level A1 and jump. It depends on the student's skills. A student gives the correct answer, so it takes you to the higher level. Completely computer-based, completely AI involved in it. It is adaptive. This is the adaptive test. Means take you from the lower level till up to the C1 and C2 level. Okay, as I told you, it is a modular test. Every one of you would like to know about the Linguaskill, what it is about. Yes, Mustafa, anything? Should I carry on?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Reading and listening. As I told you, it is a one module, reading, speaking, and writing. Means you have an option to choose in between any one of you or any one of it, or between 4 skills, or you can take 4 skills together. It is same as it is, you can say IELTS, but you should not be waiting.
Innovative, fast.
Yeah, just wait.
Flexible.
Sorry.
Innovative, fast, flexible, convenient. Linguaskill is the accurate English test with fast results, developed by Cambridge Assessment English, part of the University of Cambridge. Whether you are an education institution or employer, you can use Linguaskill to measure the English language level of candidates or employees. There are 2 versions of the test available, general and business, both covering all 4 language skills: speaking, writing, listening, and reading. And you can choose which of these skills you want to test. Linguaskill has been trialled by speakers of over 40 languages from 50 countries, making Linguaskill accurate and reliable. And with individual and group reports generated within 48 hours, it's fast too. Results are aligned to international standards, allowing you to make informed decisions and compare performance. Online and using artificial intelligence technology, Linguaskill allows you to run and invigilate the test at your own site at any time. Find out how you can simplify your English language testing at cambridgeenglish.org/Linguaskill. Linguaskill. Innovative, fast, Flexible, convenient.
Thank you. So one more thing I would like to add in it, as it is say, you can have a testing at your place, at your home. But for working at your home, you must be have a blend with the proctoring services. Those who are interested to know more about the proctoring services, we will have a means we can answer you at the after finishing this presentation. Without proctoring, obviously, it is not allowed by the Cambridge. You can test yourself at home. For the institution, yes, they can work online services, online testing at home with a very reliable prices. I must say it is means I know some of the school here in Kingdom, they they start implementing this Linguaskill at your high schools, means as an exit examination and very accurate. There is no other premises they can use it. At a school, at their premises, they can have a test, Linguaskill 4 skills, which is very, means it is a star on the school, on their shoulder. So, and the stakeholders, all they will be happy by implementing this test. So I was on this slide about the skills, reading and listening, 60 minutes, 85 minutes. It is normally, every one of you knows about the structure of the IELTS. It is similar to it. What are the questions? What type of questions it is? It is read and select gap sentences, like same as it is in IELTS before. And writing, two part. But in this Linguaskill, you have especially for the writing, email writing, okay? Long paragraph, long text. Obviously, prompt will be given, yes. Like same as it is, prompt will be given for the students. For the speaking, it is a one-to-one interview. And if it is an online, it is a interview, online interview, speaking. Yeah. Yes, it is it is very easy to administrate and work for the both, for the single user and for the institute as well. We as exam center, we will provide you, we will implement Linguaskill at your center. We will provide you the user ID password so you can administrate easily all of your candidate, those who would like to attempt and how to just work in this way. As I told you about the Linguaskill, it is on the, as you can see, they are at the right hand side, there are 3 bars, yellow, blue, and red. CFR, they work on the same framework. Linguaskill, they work on the same framework. It is start from the A1 till it goes up to the C1, C2 level. Bullards used to be with the Cambridge, as you can see, blue bar Bullards, but like recently Cambridge, they removed Bullards. They come up with the Linguaskill Business. Yeah, it has used to be Business English Bullards by the Cambridge, this examination, but it is removed. It has been obsolete now. You can, instead of Bullards, you can have Linguaskill Business. Yeah. In-depth reporting, yeah. So this is a very important part. So how they can say in-depth reporting means it is for, as you can see, it is an individual report for the one candidate. Yeah, he can see, he and like, she can see like where the level is need to be improved, how we can improve and what are the strengths and weaknesses. It is an individual report. And this is the group report for the institution. Means any institute, schools, college, university, they can run this report and they can have easily, they can understand their candidate, where they are lacking and where they improved and what is the level of English they are on. Any question on the reporting? I will answer you later. Yeah, Linguaskill, it is major, many of the corporate sectors around the world. 2 years back, it is launched in Singapore by HR training, what it called is it's a HR business seminar. They launched in Linguaskill for the corporate sector 2 years back. And recently, I think 8 months back, 8 months or 9 months back, we did our seminar at Al Khobar branch, only about the Linguaskill. Yes, it is good to know about it. Like now, participants, they can test. Yes, you can go live icsaudi.com. On IC Saudi page, you can see Cambridge qualification tab. Click on it. Go on the Linguaskill tab and test now. It is free sample test available for you, all of our participants now. So you can, once it is done, our presentation, you can go IC Saudi. Not now, obviously, you have to just, there's another part coming up. So once we're done with the presentation, you can log in to iecsaudi.com, go on to the Cambridge tab. Once you click on it, you can find the Linguaskill free sample test. You can have it now. So if you have any inquiry, any question, the number are given. You can come, like we are welcome you, all of your queries. If you have any question, you can ask me later in this presentation. Yes,
Yeah.
Mr.
Thank you so much, Abdul Wahab. It was a really nice presentation. So, well, we have got a really good number of attendees and a really good number of questions for Linguaskill. So, do you want to answer them now or at the end of the session?
I'm not sure. I think we are bound. Yeah, we are bound of the time. We have another presenter ready, so I'm not sure how much time we have to give the answers. Or like, if it is a general question for like, it is the same question, so we can answer it. Few questions.
All right. So, what we can do is, if you guys can wait till we finish this second presenter, let her finish the presentation. Once she finishes the presentation, and then we'll start with the question and answer session for the both of them, for the TKT as well. So, Miss Hiba, please. Now, I would like to introduce Miss Hiba. She's our exam manager, and she will be talking about TKT, how it is useful for the teachers, and how it is useful for the schools and colleges as well. So, Miss Hiba, please.
Yeah, hi Mustafa. Hi everyone. I hope all are fine and safe, and happy Eid in advance. And I'm sure most of you are fasting, so I will try to make it as short as I can. Mustafa, is you can see it now. You can see my presentation now. Mustafa?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's clear. Yeah, it's
Okay.
clear.
So today we are going to discuss or give you more details about the Cambridge English teaching qualification. One of them is TKT, Teaching Knowledge Test. And I'm sure a lot of people are hearing about it and they need more information how to prepare it, how they can join the exam, and how to register to the exam, what the exam is consisted of. We are trying to cover all these details in our presentation today. So what's TKT? TKT is a series of modular teaching qualifications which test your knowledge in specific areas of English language teaching. It will help you to build your confidence and is a cost-effective way to get an internationally recognized qualification. Whether you are a new teacher or have years of experience, TKT is ideal for people who need to prove their teaching knowledge with a globally recognized certificate. You can take as many modules as you want. Over any time period, you receive a Cambridge English certificate for each module you complete. So it's not necessary to take all the modules in order. You can take the third before the second or before the first one, because each one is covering a separate qualification. Post TKT 4, new and experienced teachers. So regardless the years of experience, even if you are a fresh graduate teacher or just want to become a good teacher, you can also take the preparation course and then join the exam. This exam also is recommended for teachers with an English level of B1 or above. If you want to know, if you don't know your English level and you want to know it, also we are offering a placement test which you can help you to know your exact level. Teachers who teach primary, secondary, or adult learners, teachers who want to prove their teaching knowledge, teachers who need a globally recognized certificate. And I'm sure most of you are wondering, so if TKT is a teacher's qualification, so what is the difference between TKT and CELTA? There is a very big difference. CELTA always had at least 6 hours of observed and graded teaching practice, whereas the TKT has none, or if you take the TKT practical 40 minutes, the CELTA also involves at least 100 hours of training, whereas the TKT test can be taken after preparing on your own. So this is completely different. You need to attend a practical hours, a long of practical hours with CELTA, but for TKT, it's more easier. It's just a preparation course for 12 hours, and then you can sit the exam. How to prepare for TKT tests? You can prepare for TKT on your own or attend a preparation course for each module at IEC Center. If you register for the exam with IEC, I will share with all the registration people or teachers a preparation materials which can help them to prepare for the exam. But of course, to reach the best result, it will be better to register for the preparation courses with us. And because of the coronavirus, we intended to offer the preparation as online, not only face-to-face. So after the webinar, we will offer you a link which will help you to register for online preparation for each module. Each module will take around 12 hours as a preparation. Of course, you can register for each one separately. And we will have a package for those who will register for the 3 modules preparation, and also for those who will decide to register for the exam and the preparation together. They will have a special price. I hope after the presentation also, I need all of you to write for us which time you want us to, which time you prefer to attend the online courses during the weekend, during the weekdays, evening, morning. This will help us to provide you with the good times as you like. For TKT, about the TKT tests, TKT is a series of modular tests. You can take each module individually and decide how and when you take the tests. You can take the modules in any order you like and in any combination, which allows you to tailor the qualification to your needs. About the test, as I mentioned, it's not 3 modules only. It's 5 modules, but most of the teachers they want to take module 1, 2, and 3 because module 4 and 5 it's regarding YLE. So what's called the CLIL, this content and language integrated learning. And module 5 is about YLE, is an exam for teachers and the classroom assistants who wanted to teach English to young learners. But in IEC, we will offer the 3 modules, module 1, 2, and 3. Module 1 is covering the background to language learning and teaching. This module tests candidates' knowledge of terms and concepts common in English language teaching. It also focuses on the factors underpinning the learning of English and the knowledge of the large and functions of the choices teachers have at their disposal to cater for these learning factors. For Module 2, it's lesson planning and use of resources for language teaching. This module focuses on what teachers consider and do while planning their teaching. It also considered the linguistic and methodologic reference resources that are available to guide teachers in their lesson planning. So I think most of you will know how to prepare the lesson plans, and you want to know more about this in details. So if you need any help or you want to make sure that you are doing this in a good way, in a professional way, you can join module 2 preparation course and then take the exam and receive a certificate for this. Module 3, managing the teaching and learning process. This module tested teachers' knowledge of what happened in the classroom in terms of the language used by the teacher or learners. The role the teacher can do, and the ways in which the teacher can manage the classroom events and interactions. So the three modules are covering everything regarding the learning process. The course format summary. The test can be taken in any order, as we mentioned, self-study or local course preparation or online preparation. The assessment, modular tests, independent English language, user CFR level, B1 and above, as we mentioned, awarded certificate for each module from Cambridge, framework stages, foundation to develop. Test dates, you can register to take TKT up to 6 weeks before a test session. It's a paper test exam and available on demand. But on demand, it doesn't mean that you will register for it today and we can provide it tomorrow. It should be 6 weeks minimum before the test. So from now, if you want to register for to take the exam in October or November, whatever, you can provide us with all your information and the date you prefer, and then we will register for you. Regarding the results, you will receive a certificate for each TKT module that you complete. There is no pass or fail. Results are reported in band 1 to 4, with band 4 being the highest. Band 1 represents limited knowledge of the content areas tested. Band 2, basic but systematic knowledge. Band 3 shows breadth and depth of knowledge, and band 4, extensive knowledge. And as agreed with our trainer, she will help all of you to achieve minimum band 3, those who will attend or join our preparation courses. Minimum, she will make sure that they will reach band 3, and she will offer also a free trial for you, so you can practice the exam to make sure that you will not take lower than band 3. It was nice speaking to you. I'm happy to answer all your questions. I will receive the questions from the questions box, and I will try to answer all after the webinar, or maybe later after Abdelwahab, if you will answer some questions now. I will try to read them, and even if there is no time to answer them now, I will make sure that all will receive the answers. Thanks so much for attending our webinar.
Thank you,
I
Ms.
hope I will cover everything.
Thank you, Ms. Sabah. Thank you.
Thank you.
And before going to the question answer session, I would like to tell you guys, this was our first webinar on Cambridge awareness for Linguaskill and TKT. So we are planning one more webinar, which will be after Eid, inshallah, and it will be on the schools, the placement test and the school's qualifications, education qualifications for the students who are in the schools level. So we will be having a webinar that after Eid, inshallah. Okay, so we'll start with the question answer sessions, Abdul Wahab. So there are a lot of questions. So first
Yes,
question
I
is,
can see. Yes, I can see there are some questions, but I believe when I started my presentation, there are few questions come up in my initial slides. So, but then after I answer it, like if someone asks me about the what is the level of CFR,
yeah,
linguistical, I already
Kamsa.
answered this thing.
Mhm.
And there is one question I would like to go on. Is Linguaskill beneficial for undergraduate or postgraduate? Actually, as I told you, it is university, they are using it as for the internal, means students, those who are graduating, exit examination, entrance examination, they can consider it, they can check their level of English. I hope like the answer, what you asked for. Okay, another one, can we have the
Okay.
link? As I told you about the links already, we have it, iecsaudi.com. We have a tab. It is called, the name of the tab is Cambridge Assessment. Someone said like in over there, it is an Arabic website. So you can translate with the right click in English. So you can have Cambridge English qualification, Cambridge qualification tab. Go on the tab. Once you go on the Cambridge Linguaskill website, you can see a Linguaskill button. There's a testing free sample test. We have it for you.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll share the link for the website.
Yeah, if you can share the link for the all participants, so that will be great. Okay,
Yeah.
some about the house speaking skill. It is face to face. It is once you just log in, once you go over there for the free sample testing, you can have a better idea for the English speaking. And there is another important question: Linguaskill fees. What happened before this pandemic? We launched Linguaskill with the cost of 425 Saudi Riyal, but excluding taxes. It is for the individual, for the groups, and for the institution, it is a different cost, obviously. So you can contact us, groups and institution, they can contact us how to implement Linguaskill at their institute, and how we can work with the proctoring services with the Linguaskill testing. Yeah, any one of you would like to know about the proctoring, we can add proctoring as well, how Linguaskill and proctoring services, they work together. And without this thing, obviously, it is not allowed. Proctoring services, Linguaskill at home, it is not allowed. So you must have a proctoring services. It is not costly. It has come up with a very nominal cost for the institutes. For the individual, maybe it will be a cost. So individual, they can contact institutes. They can have a testing over there. It is a nominal cost. It is an add-on, little. Okay. It is difference between the IELTS and Linguaskill modules. They are the same modules as 4 modules, but for the IELTS, it is must mandatory to take the 4 skills same together at the same means same time. You cannot book the date, or you cannot have a test later dates. But Linguaskill, you can pick and choose reading and listening, and if you like, you can add 3rd skill as well, which is reading. Writing. And 4th skill, if you like, you can add speaking as well. Otherwise, 2 skills they come up with, which is reading and listening. So it is a modular test. This is the best part of Linguaskill. Another question, yes, at the same time, you can have a test for the skills. It is required for the schools, for the example. It is not admission requirement. It is not the admission thing, Linguaskill. It is a different purpose for the exit students, ongoing process for the sectors, corporate sectors. So till now, there are some institute, they start approving Linguaskill for the admission purpose as well. Yes, but here in Kingdom, some of the university, they take Linguaskill as an admission purpose. Some more questions, I think I will answer a few of them as well. Share, yes, they are online. It is sample test is there on our website, IC Saudi, you can have it.
Okay, Abdul Wahab, there is a question about test duration for Linguaskill.
Say it again, sorry.
Test duration for the Linguaskill.
Okay. Would you like, Ms. Seba, if you close your presentation so I can just open mine?
Yeah, of course.
Can you see my screen?
No.
yet.
I can't.
Yeah, just wait. Let me share my screen. So,
So I can answer some questions
yeah,
until
please,
Abdul
please,
be ready. Okay.
please carry on.
Some questions regarding the duration of TKT exam and preparation course. Regarding the preparation course duration, each module will take around 12 hours. And for the exam duration is 1 hour 20 minutes and has 80 questions for each module. The test is divided into two parts: teachers and learners, language in the classroom, 40 questions, and the classroom management, 40 questions. For all the modules, the exam will take 1 hour 20 minutes with 80 questions. For those who are asking about the fees, as I mentioned before, the fees we will provide it in many different ways for those who need to take the exam separately for each module, and for those who need to take the preparations only, or for both and for 3 modules. So later on, you can find out all these details on our website, and also we can share it with all the attendees via their emails if you registered your emails. For another question about if you can be the exam TKT can be taken by CELTA holders, yes, this is a separate qualification and a separate certificate. You can take as much as you can from the Cambridge certificates. I need to highlight something important regarding Linguaskill. First, thanks so much, Abdul Wahab, for your great presentation.
Thank you.
Because I noticed that a lot of people are asking what is the difference between it and between IELTS. This is considered a measurement to IELTS. It is not the same of IELTS or TOEFL exams. It doesn't give you a certificate. It gives you a report. So, for example, if you want to go and sit the IELTS exam and you are not sure that you will achieve a good result or a good score in IELTS, how you know that you prepared well? You can try Linguaskill. If you will sit the Linguaskill exam, it will give you a clear measurement how your score will be and accurate and the real IELTS exam. So instead of paying 1,000 or more for IELTS once, and you can maybe you cannot achieve the required score on it, so it's much better to set Linguaskill to get a detailed report with your, you will know your weaknesses, which points you need to study more. So later on, after receiving a good score in Linguaskill, you can sit the IELTS exam. And if you need this for traveling abroad, also it will give you a good hand. And by the way, also we are offering IELTS. So if you will take Linguaskill exam and you find yourself, you achieved a good score and you want to set IELTS, we can help you also set IELTS exam. If you are school members or college members, we can provide you in your place as a group. Or if you want to come and take the exam in our premises, you are welcome. And for Linguaskill fees, it's much lower than IELTS. And for those who are asking about speaking, if it will be face-to-face, no, it's not face-to-face. You will record your speaking. You will receive the questions on the screen and you will record your answers. Then these recorders will go to Cambridge team and they will listen to all and correct and put a score. Then the score will go to our website or our Cambridge website. Then we can take the report from there. Now, Abdul Wahab, are you ready to answer some questions?
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Seva. Thank you for
You are
this.
welcome.
I believe I already answered the questions regarding about the Linguaskill, because normally they keep asking about the difference between the IELTS and the Linguaskill.
Yeah.
As I already mentioned, and you cleared this thing as well. It is not for the admission purpose till now, but maybe hopefully in coming years might be Cambridge or the universities they allowed for the admission purpose as well. So Linguaskill, it is a different use for the different purpose, and for the ongoing internal exit students as well. As I told you, some of the high
Wahab. I think so. He
Okay,
is.
I received another question until Abdul Wahab will come back. What is the difference between IELTS and TKT? TKT is a teaching qualification, so only teachers can set this exam. But IELTS, this is an English measurement level, so anyone who wants to know his level in English can set IELTS or Linguaskill, but TKT, it's only teaching qualification.
Okay, there's
About the
one
test
more
course,
question.
yeah,
How, how can we check our CFR level? So it might helpful for Linguaskill.
okay. You can check your, if you will go to Cambridge or English online, you will find a free exam, and also we will put the link on our website, which you can know your level from it. Regarding the cost of exams, as I mentioned, we will email it to you all in details, and also you will find all the packages and you can register from our online website. Do schools need to buy it? Regarding Linguaskill, yeah. If you have a batch of students and you want all of them to set the Linguaskill exam, yes, you will contact us. We will sign an agreement. You can become a preparation center for Cambridge, all Cambridge exams, YLE, CAT, BET, Linguaskill also. And we can provide the tokens as a batch, and then you can set your sessions as you like, and it's valid. It's not invalid after a year or 2 years like IELTS. It's valid forever. Linguaskill. What else? Do you have any other questions, Mustafa? I can see.
Oh, Mr. But there are a lot of questions. Just a minute. Okay, so individual can't take the test alone. Well, we have answered that question. But again, yeah, they can, but it will be through proctoring, online proctoring service providers. So we will give you the details on those things. If you want, you can contact us on our from our website, or even though you will be having our emails and everything, so you can contact us from there. And other than that, there was one more question. Okay, has the results got a period of validity like IELTS? Now Mesiba just answered about it.
Okay, someone asking about if I take TKT, will I be able to teach elementary grades? Yes, of course, you will be able, because this will give you a good level of teaching qualifications, background about learning, teaching, lesson planning, everything. So you will improve your teaching level.
Okay. Uh, there's one question. If I register now for this, then when exam will be conducted? Or one can choose the dates. Do you charge for preparation?
Yes, for preparation, as I mentioned, it will be 12 hours preparation course. It will be paid, and we will provide it the prices later. And you can sit the exam if you are confident you will achieve a good band. So you can register directly for the exam, but it should be six weeks in advance. If you want to sit the exam after 6 weeks from now, you should register from tomorrow.
Hmm, okay. Um, there is one more.
And as I mentioned, if you are a group of teachers in a school in Jeddah, in Riyadh, or wherever you are, we can send you the exam materials in your premises, and we will send an invigilator, and then you can do the exams in your place. If you are from Eastern province, you can come and take the exam in our office.
Is there mock exams?
Mock exams?
Yes.
Yeah, with the preparation courses, the trainer will give you a practice how to achieve or how to يعني answer the questions in a good way. So she will give you a mock exam. Yeah.
Okay. What is the fee for TKT?
As I mentioned before, all of you are asking about the fees. It will be different. I can't give it to you per module only because you will have a good offer if you will take the preparation with the exam. Well, if this one module, it will be different. If you will take two modules, three modules, so it will come in a packages.
Okay, Mr. Bo, we have really less time, so we'll just give them the short answers. All right.
Okay.
So because we have a lot of questions over here. Is this exam only for English teachers? If teachers take math and science, will this be useful?
Yeah, it's useful for all. It's
Okay.
not only for English teachers. For colleges, graduates needing IELTS for scholarship in foreign countries, can the state substitute for it? As I mentioned, this is not a substitution exam, the Linguaskill, but it gives you an accurate level before setting the IELTS exam.
Okay. Ms. Hiba, there is one more. What is the validity and authenticity of TKT? Is it authentic by, sorry, it is authentic by the Ministry of Education KSA? What are the chances of acquiring job after doing TKT?
This is a worldwide certificate, so it's recognized by all the countries or all ministries around the world. This is from Cambridge, so of course this is recognized one.
Okay. Can this be given in majority? More than one person, like a 10% at once, a classroom based? I don't know.
Yeah, but because of Corona, we will make sure that we are having a big space with the new coronavirus social distances. And yes, 10 can take it if they are having a good wide place.
Okay. Are we going to get any certificate after attending this webinar? Yes, you're going to get the certificate after attending this webinar. You will get it through the email. Okay. Is there a similarity with TESOL?
Uh, I received a good question. Does this course have any expiry date as IELTS? No, it's not having expiry date as IELTS. It's valid forever. The
Okay.
lingua skill.
What band or level makes a teacher qualified?
Three minimum. It's not as I mentioned. It's have from. It will measure your qualification from 1 to 4. So if you have 4, it doesn't mean you are not qualified, but you are not super qualified. So 3 is a very good band.
Okay, where is the branch in Jeddah? Well, you can contact us. We can drop you the location over there, and we can drop you the name. Like Mr. Abdul Wahab is there, so he can be available in the office for you, and you can come and meet us. Okay. Is there any exam center in India? Unfortunately, no, we don't have any. Miss Hiba, do we?
We don't have in India, but if you are related to a school or any educational organization, they can contact us and we can provide them with lingua skill tokens. It's fine. But regarding TKT, you should have an office authorized center there.
Okay. Okay. There are questions coming on. Like they are not able to get the sample test. So once you click the link, Just scroll down on your right hand side. It will be written free sample Linguaskill test. So just click it and just come down the page. They will guide you over how to do it. All right. Hope I answered your question. Okay.
Also, again, how can we check our CFR level? There is a sample, as Mushtabah mentioned. You can go and this sample is for Linguaskill or to check their CFR level,
It's
Mushtabah?
Linguaskill. Linguaskill.
Oh, okay. So as I mentioned in Cambridge English Online, you will find a placement test for free. And if you want to have the link, it will be on our website also, which you can go and do the placement test. But placement test will be as a sample. If you want accurate results, you can buy one. It's not expensive. It's very cheap.
Okay. With reference, there is one more question, Ms. Eva. With reference to TKT Linguaskill, is it a sufficient qualification for teaching elementary level in Saudi Arabia, along with a bachelor's degree earned via distance education?
Yeah, as I mentioned, any teachers with any levels, with any grades, they can, even if they don't have any experience in teaching, you can join the course and attend the exam to gain the certificate.
Ms. Eva?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Is there any office in Riyadh where I can take test? Yes, there is. You can contact us and we can register you and we can let you know where the exam will be happening. Okay. What about academic IELTS course? How can I evaluate my level? How long it will take?
Okay, to evaluate your level, you need to set for Linguaskill. Linguaskill will give you accurate level, and yeah, from it you will know if you can set for IELTS or not. As we mentioned, if you want to take an exam, a placement test exam before both of them, you can also ask us. We will provide a placement test which with a very cheap fees, and you can do the exam from your home.
Okay, is this course beneficial for the people other than the teaching sectors?
It's only for teachers.
Okay. Is
TKT is only for teachers.
mhm, okay. Is there any branch in Egypt?
Yes, there are. You can find the British Council, and also I'm not sure there is another one in Alexandria, another center. I can find out them and provide them later. You can contact me and I will give it to you.
Okay, can be useful to have it for immigration.
Yeah, of course, Linguaskill, as we mentioned, it's useful to take it
Yeah,
before sitting the IELTS.
yeah, but it can be useful for immigration, but the other qualification as C1 advanced can be useful for the immigration. Like Australian immigration, they accept C1 advanced.
Yeah.
So you can, if you want, you can go for an examination for C1 advanced. Okay, is band 4 linked to the native speaker's knowledge?
Uh, band 4.
Yes.
Yeah, just a minute. I will give you a quick information about one band 4. But band 4 is completely different from module to another. So band 4 for module 1, the candidate demonstrates comprehensive and accurate knowledge of all areas of the TKT module 1 syllabus. For example, language systems and background to language learning and teaching. For module 2, the candidate demonstrates comprehensive and extensive knowledge of all areas of the TKT module 2. For example, lesson planning and use of resources for language teaching. For module 3, band 4 declared that the candidate demonstrates comprehensive and extensive knowledge of all areas on TKT module 3 syllabus, For example, managing the teaching and learning process.
Okay. Are there any specific dates for TKT tests?
As we mentioned, it's on demand, but you should register 6 weeks in advance.
Okay. Can you send me your address and contact in Eastern Province in KSA? Okay, I'll just write it on the chat for all the three officers. Okay, do you have branch in Al Medina? No, we don't. How many hours or weeks is the TKT course?
How many hours or weeks in the TKT course? Okay,
Yes.
it will be 12 hours. The course will be 12 hours. We will divide the 12 hours. This is for the online one. It will be 2.5 hours divided into 5 weeks per day. 5 days per week. And we will have another option as intensive course during 2 weekends.
Okay. Okay.
So 12 hours per module.
Okay. Okay, and one more thing, just to be clear, like the lingua skill can be accepted in the universities as well. Like there is one university in UK named as Cranfield. They accept lingua skill for their entry purposes. So if you guys are giving lingua skill and you have a good grades in it, you can apply in the university, Cranfield University. Okay, is there a testing center in Al Khobar? Yes, there is. I see abroad.
For those
Uh,
who are asking about our branches, we are only Al Khobar, Riyadh, Jeddah.
yeah. Okay. With 12 hours of preparation for TKT, will you provide other information materials also? How
Yes,
to evaluate my level? Where is the Riyadh center? Where is the center in Riyadh?
yeah, we will provide a lot of materials, practical ones, and also you will practice the exam to make sure you will not reach lower than band 3.
Okay. And for the center in Riyadh, it's in Al Takhasusi Road. So it's opposite to Euromarche. Yeah. Okay. And
To
for
get
the
your
contact
branch, can
details,
you repeat? Yes, you can repeat the exam if you want, but you will pay another fee. You will register as a new candidate.
okay, any fees for the repeater? You have answered that. Okay, it would be really useful if we could all the details of these courses on our email ID in case if we have missed out any important points, please.
No problem. I can share with you all the details about TKT, and also Abdul Wahab will share the Linguaskill. You are welcome.
Okay, how to make agreement between the center and the university?
How to make agreement between the just to contact us, and we will offer you a proposal according to your needs. Which kinds of exams do you need? And we will send you a good proposal, inshallah, to become a preparation center for all Cambridge exams and teaching qualification.
Okay, all right.
I think we can answer the rest of the questions later, so we can gather all because I think most of them repeated questions. So
Sure. So for the contact details, I'm writing on the chat box. So kindly you can take the contact details from them, or if you cannot, so it's really easy. You can go to our website or you can go to our social media channels. You can get it from there as well. So it was really nice having this session with you guys, and hopefully it was a really informative session for you, and we would have like answered all the questions, and if we didn't, so we are really sorry for that.
yeah,
So if you have any questions, please, I am just sending the numbers of all our staff. in all the three offices, like three offices number who are going to be dealing with you guys. So if you have any questions, please call us on this number.
Thank you all. Hope you a nice evening, and you are welcome for any question.
All right. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Mustafa.
Thank you, Ms. Hiba. Thank you. Have a nice weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye.